Hello everybody, my name is Jason and I'm going to talk to you about bilingualism and encourage you to pick up learning Mandarin Chinese. So, to start off the video, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I am an international business student and Chinese language student. I love foreign cultures, globalization, international interconnectivity, anything that relates to convergence of ideas of Eastern and Western. That's my favorite. So, I'm really passionate about this stuff, so I hope you guys like what I have to say. So, enough about me, let's get to the important stuff, the meat of this. Let's start with bilingualism. So, if we're going to talk about bilingualism, let's start with a definition. According to the Oxford Dictionaries, bilingualism is being fluent in speaking two languages. That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's a really simple concept. But it has these really amazing benefits. So according to the New York Times, bilingualism has a positive correlation in intelligence regardless of what two languages are learned. Because speaking two languages is a major workout on the brain that involves the convergence of two different systems of thinking into one. When we think, we tend to think in one language. Now, the words I'm going to say, I think of before I speak them, unless I ramble, which I tend to do a lot. But it's a really simple thing. It's one system, one language. Now, bilinguals have a system like everyone else, but that system is two in one. They can interact with each other, and they can get in each other's way at times, but when they're putting them together, the two systems work well. What it makes bilinguals more intelligent is not the fact that, okay, you have two systems in one. It's because now they can apply that two systems in one to other situations. A single system is much stronger than two different systems that you switch between. It's much easier for bilinguals to think just two systems at once. So, by making this new system, though, it's a really strong system now, because it's really hard to break it down. It pushes back Alzheimer's, dementia, different forms of dementia. The basic summary on bilingualism is that it makes a stronger, longer-lasting mind. So, the other part of this video is the Chinese language. Why to learn and love it? Well, everyone has their own reasons for learning a foreign language. You could want to just talk to your neighbor who speaks French, learn some French. So, or maybe your school required it. Spanish. So, why Chinese? Well, when it comes down to it, Chinese is big, and I'm not even just talking about China. The Chinese language has over 1 billion speakers, and according to the U.S. Census, 3 million of which are in the U.S. It's also the official language of China. Who would have thought? And it's also official language in Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. So, China's also the second biggest economy in the world. With that information in mind, with this global connectivity and strong business sense, you can see why businesses love people that can speak Chinese. People need people that can speak Chinese more than ever. So, I brought up before that 3 million U.S. citizens speak Chinese. Now, seems like a big number, but that's less than 1% of the U.S. population, and according to the census, of those people, 30% of them deem themselves unable to speak English well. That means there's only 2 million people that can do business here in the U.S. without having to take from another country. When you think about that, there's really low supply, but there's more than 2 million businesses in the U.S. alone. That's huge demand for these people. And anyone with my basic business knowledge here knows supply and demand. When there's low supply but high demand, that makes the product valuable, which makes you valuable. Outside of the realm of business, there isn't a whole lot of reason to pick up Chinese over any other language. Any language will give you the benefits of bilingualism, and you may have your own reasoning. So, I still encourage picking up Chinese, though, because if not for business, then for the increasing globalization. People are coming and going out of China more now than ever, and we need this interaction that's going on, and we need to be able to speak directly. I visited China 2 years ago, and when I had my trip, I didn't speak the language very well. So it really hurt that I wasn't able to communicate with everyone. And it's happening when they come here as well. They may not speak English, so try to connect with them on the level of Chinese. They tried to speak with me in English, and I appreciated it, but I really wish I could have returned the favor. So, my final little pitch to you guys. Pick up at least another language. learn your second, or hey, my guys who want to learn multiple languages, grab your third or fourth. If you've thought about a language that you would like to learn it. It's got some great benefits that'll keep you strong for many years to come. So, and then also, if you haven't quite decided on one, try Chinese. It's so valuable, and you can learn a lot from it outside of just, talking in terms of business. Thank you guys for watching. Show your support and how much you liked it by giving me a like or talking about it, sharing my video. And thank you very much for watching.